video, you'll learn how to handle the button-click event of the grid's embedded navigator to implement code for a confirmation to pop up before a row is deleted. Starting from a new WinForms application, I drop an extra grid control onto the form and dock it to fill the available client area. I'll bind the grid to a data source by invoking its smart tag and clicking the Add Project Data Source link. I'll use an existing connection string for the Northwind sample database. I click Next and select the orders table that will supply data to the grid. Finally, I click Finish to complete the wizard. I run the Grids Designer and switch to the Columns page. I highlight and remove the unnecessary columns. Now I need to enable the embedded navigator of the grid. To do this, I select the grid control and set its Use Embedded Navigator property to True. I run the application to demonstrate the default behavior of the application. I select a row and click the Delete button on the navigator. The record has now been deleted, and if my click was accidental, then the data might be irreversibly lost. I close the application and return to Visual Studio. I'm going to implement code to present the user with a confirmation message before the row is deleted. To do this, I need to handle the button-click event of the embedded navigator. I select the grid control in the events list, I expand the embedded navigator node, and double-click to create a handle for the button-click event. Since the embedded navigator is part of the XtraEditors library, I'm first going to add a reference to the devexpress.xtraeditors namespace. Now I'm going to add the following code to the event handler. Since the button-click event is raised when any of the navigator buttons are clicked, I'm going to check specifically for the navigator button type .remove. Then the confirmation dialog is displayed. If the user clicks on Yes, then the handled property is set to True so that the default processing is applied to this event. If the response is No or Cancel, then no default processing occurs, leaving the selected row undeleted. And that's it. I run the application to see the results. I select a row and click on the Remove button of the embedded navigator. I'm presented with a confirmation dialog box. Upon clicking Yes, you'll notice that the selected record is deleted. I select another row and click the Remove button again. This time, I realize that my click was accidental, and I click on the No button. The dialog disappears, and the selected record remains untouched. Remember, the button-click event can be used to handle the clicks of all of the navigator buttons as you check for the navigator button type. Thanks for watching, and thank you for choosing DevExpress.